So I can't see anybody on the chat. I see that there's a person here, but I don't see any names, and I don't know why. I'm going to flip it for a second. Don't know. Okay, but I wanted to do this live instead of making a video so nobody can say that I did any funny stuff and that it doesn't sound the way it sounds. So what we're going to do is turn it on. Okay, you hit this button here on the top so it starts scanning the stations. You can hold on to the antenna on the top if you want, but by doing that, you're going to be a slave to holding on to the antenna the whole time because it's going to pick up stations that it probably normally wouldn't pick up if you weren't holding it. So we're just going to let it do its scan. It'll take about 30 seconds. It'll find the strongest channels. And if you don't like the results, you can rescan it again. So I'll get anywhere from 8 to 10. And if I was holding it, I'd probably get somewhere around 20. I'm sideways. You looking at me sideways? It says to put it in horizontal mode. Okay, well, you don't get to see. I hate it when people film in this kind of portrait mode. I don't see anything to allow me to do it another way. I'm better. All right, so it looks like I have 10 channels right now, which is good. As long as they're clear, I don't care. So in the middle is my speed control. If I hold it all the way down, it's going to scan silently, and it's going to stop on only those channels that it scanned in and saved. If I had 30 channels, it would be perfect, but I only have 10, so I'm not going to sit here and wait for it to go find those channels. I just heard a whistle behind me. I always hear whistles. Okay. Whistling usually means it's Jasper. Okay. So now I can turn up this middle dial up a little bit just until it starts scanning. And I did adjust it. It's going a little faster than the last time I used the box. And I could make it go faster, but I don't want it to have that PSB ticking sound, which you can hear just a little bit. If I raised it anymore, it would be ticking a lot. Yo, hey Kevin, how are you? I'm doing this live so nobody can say that my box is a huff box. What you hear is what you get. And look, I've got an antenna up here. You can hold it if you want. Okay, so where was I? So the speed control. This is as fast as it will scan, which is not bad as long as it's clear. It's only hanging on there. You can see it scanning, so it's only hanging on there for a split second. Okay, don't know what happened. It said it was interrupted. We still here? Is everybody still? All right, sorry. I don't know what happened. It just said interrupted, and then I saw my ugly face. So, where was I? Okay, the middle. It's scanning as fast as it's going to go. I can let the stations hang on a little more by raising it. Eligible on select. And the echo is on right now about a quarter. I can turn it all the way up and it will sound horrible. Some people like that. I know Kevin loves that. No, it's not as fast as it will go. It's as fast as I'm going to allow it to go, because if I let it scan any faster, if I turn those dials in there, it will sound like a PSP7. It'll start that and that sounds like shit. So I'll show you what I can do. So that's as fast as I have it set. If I turn it up any more than that, that ticking is just gonna take over and it's gonna get really annoying. There's nothing to do with those boards. That's all you can do. They all seem to be the same. I've tried 3 or 4 different ones, but I've gotten great replies with it at this speed. Even at a slower speed, you still hear some radio, but what your relevant replies are. And if other people don't understand it, fine. I don't really care. They can say it's the radio or whatever. It doesn't matter. Who's here with me right now? I can make it sound just like Huff's. I just need about 4 minutes to go to my computer and load some reverb up to it. Can you guys say Kevin Himes? Stop what? How many spirits are here with me right now? Can I have a number? How many candles are on my table? 3, that's right. How many candles on my table are lit? I asked earlier, I had a screwdriver and I put it in front of the box. I asked them what it was. They said it was a pen. So I will rescan it and I'll hold on to it now. And we'll see if we can get more channels. I'm going to make this gold. Look familiar, everybody? I'm concentrating. See the difference holding it? I'm already up to 13 channels. I had 10 without holding it. So I'm still working on the antenna thing. I'm going to try a different gauge. Uh-oh. How about now? I might have had my hand on the mic. They're making me do this in portrait mode and I don't know where to hold the phone. So I've got 22 channels already scanned in. I had 10 before. Yeah, you have to go through and program them all first. And if you don't like the results, hit the button for a few seconds and let it rescan them again. Because I've got 22 channels now, I think, and I had 10 before. Of course, I was holding on to the antenna. So now I kind of feel like I have to hold the antenna because when I scanned them in, I was holding it. So if I let go, those channels are probably going to be staticky. Copper, you know, I think so, actually. I think so. Copper's going to have to be it. I've got a 14 gauge speaker wire on there now. It's pretty hard. It's a stiff wire. It's not that flimsy braided stuff. But I still don't think that that's good enough. I think copper wire will do it. I left room for a crystal. You love it? Thank you. Who loves it? What's your name? Have you ever used this radio with me before? Who are you? It's Richard? Did he say it's Richard? I heard Richard too. Hey Richard, how are you? You're weak? Why are you weak? Richard, are you okay? Are there any guides with me right now? I heard someone say now. The light? Yeah, the light, the candle light. I just pushed it in front of there. I heard him say the light. Can you guys smell the scents off the candles? Can you smell anything? What kind of senses do you have? All? You have all your senses? Without a physical body, how do you have all your senses? Can you tell me? Dead. Yes, dead. I know that. How do you have all your senses if you're dead without a physical body? So that's it. I just wanted to come on here and do a short live video with it, just so you could see it. I know that, you know, when you make videos and you upload them, anybody can think that I'm doing something other than, you know, what it actually is. And I do enhance it a little bit. You know, I add a little bit of bass. I drop down some of the mids just so that I can hear it more when I'm going through it. But I don't do any faking. Ever. Who does all the faking on YouTube? Can you tell me? Are there any people that fake evidence on YouTube? I heard it too. What's Steve's last name? Can you tell me? Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah. It never fails, does it? It's constant. That's the one thing that's constant. Steve Huff's a fake. All right, you guys, that's it. I'm gonna finish this and go get my coffee. Thank you, Spirits, for coming forward and helping me test this. I appreciate it. I heard Jasper whistle. He never showed up in the session, though. I don't know if that whistle came forward. You weren't on yet, but that was an audible whistle. I wonder if it came on the video or not. I'll have to go back and listen. It was when I first started. It was loud. Hi, Sacramento. I'm just closing down, man. Sorry. I was just doing a test here with the new box. So, this box, this is a gray box that I painted black, and then I put my parts in it. I've got a guy that's milling them for me, and I don't know yet if he can do everything that I want to spec, but he was making my boxes for 20 bucks each. This box I paid $14 for, and then I painted it, which is a pain in the butt because it gets scuffed. But I can drill it out myself. The parts inside with the box, I'm probably looking at about 80 bucks altogether. I use a nice decent speaker. No crappy little thin shallow speakers. It's got a nice magnet on it. It's got a nice guitar pot on here for my volumes. I don't use any chintzy little Chinese pots. They're really tiny, those things. So it's probably going to be about $249 shipped. If I have the guy actually do the milling for me, it'll be $300. It takes about 4 hours to put them together. Solder them all up. But I don't think I'm going to show anybody how to build this one. It took me a long time. I don't mind showing people a lot of stuff, but I don't think I'm going to show this one. I guess they could always rip it open and look, but I'm going to spray paint the boards. Those are mine. Yeah, it's clear. Thanks, man. I think I started this in March. I texted Kevin when I first started it. I think it was around March or April when I started this. And I just finished it. So it took a while. I'm still not done. I mean, I still want a better antenna. But this isn't bad. I think he just said Kevin. Yeah, there's no static. The only static that you're going to hear is if a station is a little weak. It's still going to pick it up and store it, but you can rescan again, and you can hold on to your antenna and try to eliminate that. But there's hardly any static here. Maybe 1 or 2 channels. Number 2 and number 7, I think, had some static. Yeah. Stop smoking. I did. Heart attack will do that to you. So that's it, everybody. I'm going to close this session out. Thank you, Spirits. All right, everybody. Thank you Thank you for checking out the stream. You're welcome. See ya.
There's orbs.
Say there's orbs.